Hey, it's Gabe. Um, I'm so happy to be on here. Like, what the heck? Where have I been? People have told me I live under a rock. God, that's annoying. Anyway, um, I'm at the airport, and I hate the airport, honestly, because, well, when I was little, I used to like it because there were like all these cool things you could see, and it's like an adventure that you get to go on. But now that I'm an adult, like there's so many things that just make it like a breeding ground for stress and anxiety. Like you could think about, what if I forgot something at home, or what if, my flight gets delayed, or what if, they lose my luggage, or what if I get, sick, or, all sorts of stuff. Um, and couple that with all those fears that you deal with thinking about travel and all the unknowns about it. But yeah, I'm about to get on a flight to go to Southern California, and I really love Southern California because there's like so many cool things to go see down there, and I love the sunny weather, and I love the warmth. Like I'm from Seattle, but I'll have to talk about that another time. Um, Sorry, I'm just reading some notes off my camera here. But yeah, like the airport's kind of an intimidating place sometimes with all these like, you have these like beeping noises and security checkpoints and lasers and x-rays and cameras, and it's this government run facility that kind of intimidates me. But I'm fine. I'm not having a nervous breakdown or anything. Like I'm good. But the thing is I know that for a fact that there's a generation living today that has been struggling with anxiety at like unprecedented rates. And I just thought I would mention that it's a really serious problem for a lot of people, and talk about management strategies for people who want some relief. Like, if you're feeling anxious, take a deep breath, drink some water, eat some food, get some sleep. Like, those things work, but, oh shoot. But if you want like really powerful results, I'd have to take it to the area of faith. Shoot, it's acting up. 1 second. Sorry. Anyways, the area of faith is where you find answers for what's going on internally more so than what's external. And so Isaiah 26:3 says, "You will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is set on you because he trusts in you." So obviously it has a lot to do with your headspace, what's going on in your headspace. And so, it's important to have that perspective, that it's not always your fault. Sometimes it just happens. Romans 8:6 says that the mind in the spirit is at peace. Like, believe me when I tell you that when the Spirit of God comes in the room, the anxieties flee for the most part. No, not for the most part. Like, they just flee because the peace of God comes along with that and just cancels out those sorts of thoughts. And so it's critical to take it to a spiritual level because peace is actually one of the fruits of the Spirit. So anxiety is best dealt with spiritually, not physically or emotionally. I think I had another verse. Sorry, I'm reading notes. So practically the thing to do is to get into your headspace, and to start thinking about positive things. But removing distractions is such a good thing. Sometimes social media is a great thing to remove for this problem. But also spend some good time in prayer, because that's what we're told to do. When it says, "Be anxious for nothing, but in every situation by prayer and supplication and thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus." So the key to this issue, at least for the believer, is Christ and the Spirit. I really don't have a better answer than that. And yeah, I say that things still make me feel anxious because I'm still physically alive, and that's just my flesh leading me in that direction before being in places like the airport. But it takes my conscious, intentional efforts to remember those things and go back to those principles. Um, so I hope that helped anyone who could use it, and I will talk to you later.